Hey, good morning. This is Wolf Zappe. I want to welcome you to the Power Lead System. It's October 1st, and we are not even at this time into the first 24 hours of the launch of Power Lead System. It's a 72-hour duration when it'll finally be launched completely for all those who had entered in their information to be pre-launched. Anyway, I'm so excited, and I know you will be too when you realize that you have a system that answers the question, can I do it? Meaning, can anyone do this? And the answer is absolutely yes. It is that simple. When you realize you have a system that is simple where everyone can do it, then you will see success in your marketing, whatever your business is, whether it's a online business or a business that's offline, brick and mortar business. These tools will help you. I want to just give you a brief introduction here so that you get started out right. Whether you got started with me or not yet, doesn't matter. I want to show you just how simple this can be. First of all, you're seeing a screen here of the Power Lead System back office. And this is very important. There is a getting started video, which is right here. And please, please do not take any shortcuts. I've been with the system with Priceless Possibilities for over a year now. And I know the system inside out, but I'm still going through these videos again just to make sure that that I don't lead people astray, because sometimes you can click on things and you can do it your own way, and that's fine. We're all different. But the getting started video will help you get started right. And if you haven't done anything yet, you're going to see that these steps here will all be red. And when you complete the first step, second step, third step, they'll turn green, and then you'll see that there's a click to play video here on these items. This last one is not available yet. That's why it's still red. When it is available, then I'll complete that. So I want to go quickly to step 2 and show you the importance of setting up your own domain. I know there's a video on this and Neil addresses this, but I'm going to show you in my own way. And besides that, you're getting to know me, that I'm willing to train all of my people with any questions that you may have. And so I'm going to give you some hints on this. So you want to complete step 2 is to create your own domain. It's actually going to prompt you to click on websites, and you're going to come to this page here. Actually, no, let's go back. Let's click here to set up your own domain. This is the first step. And this is really important. Now, if you're just getting started, you're going to have a domain that you can borrow for free for 30 days that you can use, because when you sign up, the domain you're given is a temporary domain. It's one where you add your username to that, and you really don't want to keep putting your emails out there with your username. They won't go into the inboxes. They'll go into spam folders, or sometimes your username will get dropped. You won't get credit for signups. All kinds of problems. So you want to be in the habit of having your own domain. And so what you're going to again, the first 30 days you can borrow one, but eventually you need to create your own domain. And there's 2 ways you can do this. You can type in, just like you would if you're going to GoDaddy, a name that you think might be good for a domain. Always try to go to a .com first. Otherwise, you have .net, .org, and those others. But I like the .com. I mean, that's very professional. And if you type in a domain there, and then you click there, is this domain available? It'll tell you if you can use it or not. And so getting started is really important. You want to have something that makes sense. You also want to have a domain that is short enough to use. Now, one that I've used that I put in here that I'm really happy is leads marketingsystem.com, and that worked for me, and it's very descriptive, and it's short. It's leads marketing system. I'm really surprised that was available, and it doesn't matter if you want to put a capital L here and then a capital M for marketing and a capital S for system. You later on you can do that. It's still going to work. And so I like that domain, and that's the one I purchased. I'll just take that out. And I decided, since that was a new domain for me, that I would just let the system pay through the system. It's $11.97 for each year. You set up the domain, and then you select that. And it'll tell you that give it 2 or 3 days for this thing to populate the web before you can actually use it. But I found just by trying it later in the day, actually 20 minutes later, that the domain was good and usable. So just, don't set something up and then wait 2 or 3 days, because that's just a disclaimer. It'll probably be there much, much sooner. Now, if you have a domain, or you have several domains, let's say you have them in GoDaddy or someplace, and you've used them for other things, and maybe you're not using them anymore, they're just kind of parked there, or maybe you just want to switch them over, you can transfer those domains into this system without having to buy a new domain. And so what you would do here is, it says I have a domain I've been using for years. How do I bring it in here? So you click here, and then it gives you some instructions. And these are the name servers that you're going to use, so that it'll be automatically hosted within your PowerLead system. And you can bring in, and there's some steps to do. It's very easy, and you can bring in a bunch of domains. It will cost you actually only $5 if you just bring one domain and transfer one in, and it's just $5, or $25 if you want to do an unlimited amount of domain transfers. If you have a lot of them, then just do that, and tech support would help you set them up if you couldn't do it yourself. But trust me, it's really easy when you go through here and just pay attention, and so that's there. So I'm going to go back here, and I've already set mine up. So here's the next thing. Once you set up your domain, then you want to set up your PowerLead system website. And so you click on website, which is right here, and it says to choose a landing page. So first thing you do is choose which domain to set up. Well, the domain that I chose was leadsmarketingsystem.com. Actually, that's the only one I got. I'm clicking on this drop down, and so I want to attract someone to. There's a drop down here. Become a free Lead System Forever member. I do want to do that, but not with this domain. So I'm going to click become a prospect for whatever I want, and that just happens to be the PowerLead system. Now there's some made for you capture pages, and you can click any one of these. You can click on one of these to highlight it. Let's do this one. Let me highlight this one, see what that looks like. And my browser's taking a while to get there. Now that's not working real fast. Let me try another one. Okay, actually this is the one that I chose. It's actually the one that's kind of pre-clicked for you, and So that's the capture page. It's already made up. So that's the one that I clicked. I'm going to turn off. That's this one here. PLS lead capture number 3. Okay. And now down the road, if you want to create a lead capture page, uh, if you want to use capture pages that are already created for you, let me say, but you want to use them to bring people into another business that you have, then you can use these lead capture pages here. All right. So um, so that's set up, and let me show you what the next move is. Then so you save your choice. Okay, and then it says this is going to choose your sales page. This is the page viewed by your website visitors after your landing page. So once they opt in, then they're going to come to what page do you want them to come into? Well, there's a Power Lead System Hangout. No, I don't want to use that because I'm going to use that in a different way later. But you have some other, you can make a custom page. You can have one of these 3, and this is the one that I chose. It's the one that has a little timer. It'll show the introductory video to the Power Lead System. Has a little timer on that, a 4-minute timer. And then after that, then the sales page expands to show all the benefits. That's the one that I want to use. And so I just click that. And so that's already been created for me. This is so simple. Save my choice. Okay, then the next thing that happens is, okay, so now there's autoresponder letters attached to this for the Power Lead System. Now you're going to learn how to be able to create your own letters for your own businesses, your own opportunities that you want to promote. But as far as Power Lead System is concerned, this is already created for you. And so it's called Power Lead System Opportunity Campaign by Power Lead System. And that's the one you want. And you can view the campaign. I've just clicked that. Let me slide this over. And you see some letters sent on day 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and actually all the way up to day 100. So taking, if somebody opted in today, somewhere around the first week of January, they're going to receive their last letter, which is going to continue to drip on that campaign on those people. To if they at any point they can come in to your Power Lead System to become a member. That's really neat, and it's automatically set up. So remember, I choose this campaign. Okay, it's done, and it's completely set up. And so now I want to show you just another feature here. I want to show you how you can. Remember, I said that I want to maybe use the Power Lead System Hangout for another domain. All right, so what I'm going to do now is hover over domains, subdomains, view all domains, manage subdomains. Okay, right there, clicked on that. There's an instructional video, and one thing I like about this system is there's an instructional video for everything. Well, what we're going to do here is create a subdomain. What is a subdomain? A subdomain is a unique website address where instead of the www.yourdomain.com, a subdomain might look like sales.yourdomain.com. And what you can have with this system is an unlimited amount of subdomains to go with all the web pages that I'm just saying goodbye to my wife. And there's a wonderful thing about working from home. I'm in my office here. Okay, so we're going to create a subdomain. And okay, so now I can create, because I have a domain in the system. And remember, I picked a good descriptive domain, and this is why this is so important. Um, it's actually what I want to do here is I'm going to create right now a subdomain for my free lead system, and that's going to be, I'm just going to say FREE, and so this becomes free.leadsmarketingsystem.com, and so I'm going to create that, and that's going to be used for my free lead system. Now if I want to do that, I'll go back to websites, and remember now it says which domain do I want to set up. Here I just clicked on it. See, now I have two domains, Leads Marketing System and free.leadsmarketingsystem.com. Well, obviously I want to use this free.leadsmarketingsystem.com to attract someone to become a free lead system member forever. Okay, and so now what I want to do is choose the page for that. Well, I already knew that this was going to be this way because we're so new. This is going to be available here really soon. And as soon as it is, I'm going to have a page for that. I don't want to use this current selection that they have because this is for my power lead system. So no problem, but I'm going to save my choice. I'll save it anyway. I'm not going to put that out there until I have a different page. But let's create one more. Let's create one more. My website, go to subdomains, manage subdomains, and I'm going to create another one, and I want to create one for the Hangout. And so I'm going to put here hangout.leadsmarketingsystem.com. Create. Boom. Oh, say create here if you want to use an existing web page from our library of web pages. Yes. Or I could create my own. That actually takes me back to here again. You really shouldn't be afraid to click on too many buttons. You can't hurt anything if you're not really familiar with this yet. But now I have the Hangout, and I want to click Become a Prospect for whatever I want, which is Power Lead System. And now I have this page, which is the PLS Hangouts. And it's going to, that specific domain is going to go to this Hangout page, which is going to be a live Hangout. Let me click on here and see what this looks like. All right, it's in there. Trust me, it's trouble with my browser. So, but that's in there, and so now I could set up another domain if I wanted to. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is. And so my main point here at this point is when you decide to put a domain in there, that your very first domain, try to make it as simple and as descriptive and as short as possible. One that you know you'll be happy with, because after that you're going to have an unlimited amount of sales subdomains based on that, and so you could get by with just having one domain and hundreds of subdomains, and it'll serve you well. That's it for today. Thanks, and we'll talk to you again soon.